continue our Grim Dawn adventure. I want to try to finish Act 1 by the end of the stream. That would be nice. Because we're getting pretty close to the Burbage Estates. And we already hit one of the shrines over here. So there shouldn't be too much to explore. I also I can't be too loud. Because neighbors are upstairs. And I don't want to get complained to today. Not like I've gotten complained to in probably a solid over a year. So we're doing pretty good, I think. Probably don't have to kill those enemies, honestly. Probably get through it now. Just gotta fall down this road. Yeah, I can't. Okay, never mind. I have to go around it. Bouldering fields. Okay. Alright, so I've already explored all of that. I do want to get that little bit right here. Even though it's like a sliver. It's literally a sliver. There's a lot of fucking enemies. God damn. Because they're all shooting me and they're like doing no damage. It's kind of funny. Alright, I did it. Alright, let's go up north.
Well, I'll be a living person.
I've been stranding out here since Purge fell, fortified myself on this little patch of island, cooking whatever critters get too close, whatever, while waiting for the inevitable end. You're welcome, sight for sore eyes. Barwish fell months ago. How have you survived this long? Well, I can cook for one. I used to work in the capital and had the honor of preparing meals for a couple of noble houses and many foreign dignitaries. I'm not a fighter, but I've learned to hunt a bit, when necessary. It's get me by. Scraps of bone rats aren't exactly fine dining, though. Most of all, I keep quiet and observe. What about you? Where do you hail? You could use a cook. Tell them about the prison. So I have no idea who you are. Keep the prison to yourself. I don't know. This prison sounds like a heaven compared to my current dwelling. I bet I could do my share as well, and fight better on full stomachs. How will we get all my equipment to Devil's Crossing? I can open a rift gate to you. Portal? I've only seen one of those before. I've only ever seen one of those before. It wasn't spitting out the good guy. I really hope you're not trying to pull one on me. Here goes nothing. Well, let's hope he's not a piece of shit. It would suck if I find out he's a piece of shit. But there isn't really any information about him. Cool. Let's go a little bit towards the center and see what's there.
Skills not ready.
Someone is healing him. Are you healing him? Are you? You're healing him. Bastard. I wonder if there's a way where, like, whenever I talk, it reduces the background sounds, like the video game or like Spotify. There might be a way. I haven't really just kind of thought about that now, so maybe I'll look into it. It'd be kind of cool. Shit, we're almost level 20. Polished Emerald. Nice. Spin of Thunder. Ooh, that's actually really good. Damage wise, resistances wise. Yeah. That's disgusting. Can I even wear it though? I can. How much damage will that increase my... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My poison does take a small hit, but that's okay. Yeah, that's worth it. Fuck yeah. I'm happy about that. Let's do that. That takes me upstairs. I want to explore the rest of this downstairs portion. I also have dynamite on me. I just forgot about. Alright, well, there isn't really much to explore. I don't really know what's here, though. It says something I could destroy. Why is this blocked off like that? Is there a secret path that I don't know of? What is over there? How dare you? There's a little secret. Wait, hold up. Secret. Secret. Somewhere. There's there's a secret over here. I'm not crazy. I swear. See it. I can see it. Out there. There's a secret around here. How? I know there's a secret. How dare they hide this secret from me? Maybe I'm just crazy. What's this? Oh, money. Well, I guess there is no secret. Whatever. How do they do that to me? I wonder if it's like DLC related. It might be DLC related. Possibly. Can you go upstairs, damn it. Increase energy, not bad. I can't go anywhere over here. I just smacked him through the wall. Alright, we're finally in Burwich Village. Took us better part of five episodes. We made it. I'm the type of gamer that likes to be extremely thorough. I have a friend that is not as thorough as I am. I have to kill these guys in order to get the access to the portal. Eh? What do we got here? Nothing? Is this all blocked off or something? No. Center port is not. Is over here. There's enemies? Anything useful over here? No? Okay. Burwich Village. Is this another portal? No, it's the same portal. I've gone through this. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I think Burwich Village has a shit ton of like different trapdoors and shit. Oh, wait, this is the other side. I think this is. Oh yes, it is. It's the other side I couldn't access. Sacrificial. What do we got here? Not useful. There's a book right there. Okay, it just ends. Okay. I didn't really get anything good out of that other than XP. There's absolutely nothing over here. I guess not. Mudrow. There's a decent amount of Mudrow that I haven't even like explored. I think there's a bridge right here that I've opened up. So let's finish up Burrowitch Village first. I think. Instead of like leaving Burrowitch Village. Oh, we got some lore to read. Hopefully there's no one. Brothers of the Blood. The ethereal presence of Burrowitch grows stronger with each passing day. We are shifting our operations beyond the city limits where we may proceed with our plans undisturbed. Our focus now turns upon Devil's Crossings, where our newest agent, Durrani, has successfully sabotaged their water pump. Oh, those bastards. Disorders, Brothers of the Blood. No, there's Agent Word. I lost my place. Our focus now turns upon Devil's Crossings, where our newest agent, Durrani, has successfully sabotaged their water pump. Soon, the irksome group will be forced to flee their sanctuary, and then they shall be at our mercy. Ready yourselves, brothers, so we should drink of their blood. Salazar, Blade of Thon. That's crazy, dude. Okay, so I hope that's not the guy that I sent home. Durrani? Okay, no it's not. This is some other guy. What is that emoji, Javon? What the fuck? There are some people that you can send back to Devil's Crossing, and I don't know if some of them are good or bad.
What do you want?
Oh, that's the guy. Ah. Look like I suck. You looking to start problems? Best be on your way. I found a curious note in Burrowitch. It mentions you by name. Oh, I wouldn't believe anything it says. It's slander. Explain yourself. Your schemes are finished and your life's forfeit. Now I know that doesn't look good for me, but hold that weapon of yours and check for a second, eh? Yes, I sabotaged the water pump. I really hope this isn't someone that, like, you know, I sent back to Devil's Crossings. Probably not. It's a sabotage the water pump, but I had my reasons. You see, I was a prisoner here, back when this place was. Wow, I can't read when I have fucking music blasting my ears. It's not really blasting. You see, I was a prisoner here back when this place was still served as an actual prison. When the world went down the Sith hold, I stayed here with a few others. It was the safest place I could think of, and clearly Bourbon thought the same when he showed up with the rest of the survivors. Things escalated quickly. I'm sure it was us who fired first, but it was them that fired last. Those prisoners that survived were driven out and set free. Now call me a coward for all I care, but I hid when the fighting got ugly. Came out later looking like another refugee, and no one was the wiser. Even could forgive Bourbon for what he did to us, though. Alright. I'm getting to that. The cult of Chthon? Not a bunch of people you want to cross. Obsessed with the blood of the fallen god, or it's just a blood in general. It made me an offer. I sabotaged the water pump. I get safe haven in their hideout. Get back to Bourbon, find a new home, 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. It wasn't until I attended one of the underground meetings that I realized I was mixing with the wrong crowd, and believe me, I've been affiliated with some pretty twisted individuals before. Run out of there before they knew they were done with the first initiate. You don't want to know what that entails. I do have one of their keys, though, the prize for the mistakes I've made. Let's make it a deal, huh? You don't breathe a word of this to Bourbon, and I will give you my key along with the directions to the lair. I mean, maybe. Should be plenty of stolen belongings there. Right for the taking, for the likes of you. Don't try anything funny, though. I keep that key well hidden. Don't want to raise any suspicion now. Fine, we have a deal. And shit happens. The key is marked with many strange runes and depraved symbols characteristic of the cult of the Chthon. Deal the deal. The cultists are sitting cozy up in the mountains, out of their way of the usual travelers. Alright, cool. Alright, dude. You can stay.
What do you want?
As long, I mean, you are a bastard. Bourbon!
Have you found a
He's
rift gate
mean.
in Burwich? What's the situation out there? Good work. While you were gone, I dug through some of the files in this office, and I think we have our target. As you are acutely aware, ethereals can possess humans and bend them to their will. I always had my suspicions, but now I have little doubt. The former warden of this prison is possessed. Well before the Grim Dawn, in fact.
Let me know, Javon, how I sound compared to the music from Spotify compared to the video game music, because the last video, the last video I posted, the video game was overtaking my voice for some reason. But because I think I turned down the gain on my mic. I'm also not talking too loud because I have neighbors upstairs right now. We have suspicions, but now I don't. Former warden in the prison's possessed well.
There have been countless holes in the prison records. Prisoners just disappearing, never to be seen again. The warden's personal logs paint a more complete picture. He's been transferring prisoners into a secret facility underneath his mansion in Burwich Village for years. What for, I don't know, but I'm sure it wasn't for rehabilitation. There are also several mentions of ethereals and rift gates. I need you to find this man, or whatever he has become. Warden Krieg owned a mansion in the northern district of Burwich Village. The logs indicate that his facilities can be reached via the cellar. I'm afraid I don't have more to go on, but if we want to strike back at the ethereal power structure in the region, the warden is our prime target.
Okay, let's do it. Let's end the warden's life. Also, there's another quest I can complete here. Well, if it isn't the saver, I cannot thank you enough. I finally get to cook for other people again. Here's some soup. Could use some salt, but Captain Whiskey over there insists that it's for combat use only. Come back anytime. I got a few of the stories to tell you if you got an ear to listen to. I'll take more soup. Nom nom nom. When I was young, I had a misfortune of witnessed a banquet that was thrown for 5 Pathfinders, the biggest rogue bands of the time. It was supposed to be a peace offering, but none of them left alive. The government, through the rovers, were disbanded once the leaders were dead, but they just chose new ones and moved on. I regret that I regret how they were persecuted in the past, but it seems generations spent roaming the wilderness and back roads of these lands while invading agents of the Empire prepared them well for the Grim Dawn. They seem to be weathering it better than most, and have taken many refugees from the Empire that once haunted them. Let's get some more soup. I appreciate the healthy appetite, but Captain Whiskey insists on rationing what we have. I want more soup! Did I tell this one already? I already had to deal with the particularly rude dignitary from the capital who had even slighted the emperor. The man had a huge fuss about his food being bland, so I whipped him up a little chef's special filled with the strongest spices. Let's just say he ran out of there spilling for both ends. Oddly enough, I heard he died the next day. I hope it didn't have anything to do with the spices I used. Yeah, that's crazy. I want more soup. Give me more soup, bro. I want soup. Don't discount the effectiveness of piercing weapons. They may not have the raw damage dealing power of the heavy mace or brutal axe, but their ability to penetrate armor can be very effective against more heavily armored foes. At least that's what I've heard. And, my profession has made me very familiar with blades. Being a cook, I mean. Let's hear another one. Ever considered a bowl of slith stew? Don't. They may eat us, and it may seem fair we should eat them back, but I tried boiling one once, and it ruined a set of pots and ladles. Incidentally, I heard a strange tale that the slith were created by humans. The story went that the Emperor's general staff wanted an army that could fight effectively in the southern swamps. Horrific human experimentations led to the creation of a reptilian humanoid, but they were uncontrollable. Escaped captivity, Jesus Christ, captivity, and began to breed out in the wilds. I'm sure that's just legend, though. How much do you know of the former warden? Rumors of the Creek's strange and violent behavior even reached my ears in the distant capital. When he failed to respond to multiple summons, an agent has dispatched from the capital to resolve the situation. Fortunately, the Grim Dawn was unleashed before the man could even reach Craig. At least I assume that must be what happened. How many fucking stories does this guy have? Okay, that's the same. I read all this shit. Congratulations. I'm getting better at reading out loud. Darian's directions. A deal is a deal. The cultists are sitting cozy up in the mountains, out of the way of the usual travelers. Head up to the broken bridge at the Burwitch outskirts. Once there, hug the cliff until you see finding a path leading into the hills. When you find men in blood-soaked robes beckoning the dark powers, you're in the right place. The entrance to the sanctuary is past a camp carved with a mountainside. The cult is sitting up, closing the mountains out of the way. Head to the broken bridge and the Burwitch outskirts. So I think that's the bridge I repaired recently. What's there? Hug the cliff until you find a path leading into the hills. Okay. Burwitch Village. I think that is the bridge I fixed, I believe. Yeah, I think it's this bridge that I fixed right here. One of these two. What do we got over here? I need to figure out how to ban like certain phrases and shit. Okay, so it's not this one. It's the next one, I believe. Yep, it's this one. This is the bridge I repaired. Hug the cliff. So I want to update myself on 1 second. Ooh, look at our levels. They're so high. Holy shit. Level 35, bro. What? I'm only a birthday boy. I mean, damn, I'm doing a lot of damage to him already. I'm just a birthday boy. Holy shit, yeah, I'm just a birthday boy. I need Ribbon of the Void. Oh, good. It's not useful to me. Yeah, I might have to come back to this. They are level 35. Yeah, they're kind of a high level. I can't visit that area. This is exactly why I have resistances up as high as I do.
That skill's not ready.
I don't know if I will be able to tank that hit from him though. Nice. Garbage. Pretty sure there's a shrine up here too. It's a lot of enemies. wonder if this is what he meant. Level 20! How much XP am I getting per enemy kill? Probably a lot. Yeah, like a decent amount. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Shamalama ding dong. How much that reserves a lot of energy though. I'm not really getting a shit ton of like energy regen from that. I don't know if I want to spend more points into it. Let's do 1 point in there. They don't use a shit ton of XP or energy. The only thing that does use a lot of energy is when I smack enemies with my weapon. But it should help a little bit in terms of killing these enemies slightly faster. That's crazy. These guys do a lot of damage. I can't fist take them, but you know what I can do? I can kite them. That's the one thing I can do.
Can't do that yet.
Devon, I haven't shaved my head since probably Monday. Or maybe even more before that. Maybe like Sunday. So this is probably the longest my hair has been in a while. I probably feel good enough to like shave my head tonight. Like to. There's a good chance I might go into work Sunday. Maybe not tomorrow. Garbage. Guys, remember when I said I was going to finish Act 1 and then I got distracted? And I'm just like, oh yeah, let's do a super high level area that I currently really don't need to do.
I can't do that yet.
Damn this bastard. That hurts a little bit. Ooh. Owie. Owie kazowie. I have not died yet. Ooh, I died. No! This is my first death. Yeah. Death is not the end. I know. When health reaches 0, your character will die. Dying costs experience and returns your character to the last tree visited. You will gain some of your lost experience recovering your grave. To avoid death, take advantage of your character's rapid health regeneration while activating. When which activates when out of combat for a few seconds. When your constitution has been depleted, remember to use potions to stay alive. Okay. It's okay, that's why I put a portal down. My experience back, piece of shit. I think we should stop exploring this area. Go back to the Go back to the main objective. It's a little bit of a high level for me. Yeah, so we'll explore that later. How are you shooting over the fence? Can I even go in there? Or is there a door in the way? There's a door in the way.
I can't do that yet.
Wait. Oh, there's a basement here. Hold up. There's a cellar. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Whoop. Make sure no one's texting me. That's important. Yeah. Have I explored this area? No, I have not. No lore? No lore. Lore? No lore. Garbage. Actually, hold up. Not garbage. Although my chaos resist will take a hit. I do like the poison and the pierce and the movement speed. Wow. I would definitely put this on there. What would be my movement speed from then? It's pretty good. Yeah, that took a hit, but still. I want to get my spirit up to 200. I should probably be putting points into cunning, but I don't know. Improves your combat technique, increases physical, pierce blade, and eternal trauma damage. Cunning also increases your capacity for pain, your chances of landing melee and range attacks, and critically hitting enemies. That might be important to put into. Strong experience increases the flow of energy into your being and allows you to withstand the spiritual burden of using more powerful enhanced enchanted items. Spirit also increases your capacity for pain and magnifies the damage of magical attacks. Which I'd be doing a lot of magical attacks. I think having both is probably not a bad idea. I should probably start increasing cunning to it, like, I don't know, 100, maybe 150. I don't know. And maybe spirit. I don't know. Not entirely sure. But I want to get spirit to 200. Damn, I'm zooming. I'm zooming now. This helmet is better than what I'm currently wearing. is slightly better. Only slightly better. Yeah, only slightly better. Eh? I don't know. What does this go on? In armor? I already have shit in my hand. What's this? Hello, good sir. Bro, you guys gotta stop giving me good stuff. Come on. I'll hold on to that. They keep giving me good shit. I have to stop every 10 seconds. I was just like, plus 25% to all damage. Holy shit. God damn it. I can't stop for like 2 seconds without finding something that's actually good. Or it looks good. I even have a 9 filter on. This game has turned into like a, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Basically. There's a lot of enemies here. Ooh, crystal. Nice. By the way, I don't have any devotion points, do I? No, I don't have any devotion points to spend. Zappy zap. Let's get some energy.
Can't do that.
This place is crawling with enemies. Alright, what do we got here? Hello. You guys just came out from the ground. Got it.
I'm out of energy.
Alright. Let's go here. Oh no. How do you get, like, respected with ethereals, honestly? Just, like, don't attack them? It's like, they naturally attack me. Garbage? Let's hold on to it. Garbage? I think there's a downstairs here. Yeah, there's... Have I been here? I have. I think I just did a circle, though. This place is so dense, there's so much to explore. Oh, Searing Ember. Don't mind if I do. Abandoned waterfront. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, I think it's just a side area. What we got? Listening to this song makes me want to listen to RuneScape. Nice. What's in here? Ooh, ton of enemies. And I leveled up. I know where my points are gonna go into. It's gonna go into killing these enemies. Hopefully it doesn't destroy my energy use. Otherwise that's gonna suck. I love that.
I can't do that yet.
Can you leave me alone? God. Ice. No ice, no ice, no ice, no ice. This is a better build. Kind of. But like, no. That Chaos Resist is doing a lot of heavier lifting on that build, by the way. That's just my problem. Is there a secret area over here? Just out of curiosity? No? Okay. Yeah, this might just be like a small side area. Eh? Yeah, that makes sense. Fabric. Nice, that's a quest item. That is for the family back in town. I don't think I have that quest active, but I'm pretty sure once I grab that fabric, then I could just complete it immediately. Alright, bit of lore. Harbor Master Log Witch. Another boat arrived, filled with hooded prisoners. A dozen of them. As usual, a wagon was waiting for them, but from what I hear, it doesn't take them far. One of the loading boys came back from Burwich after visiting their new doctor, and he said the wagon stopped outside the wagon's mansion. The line asked about the prisoners, and one of the handlers said rehabilitation. Not sure what to make of that. We've been going over a dozen of these prisoners' transports in as many weeks. I don't see how they can fit in them all in that mansion. I don't care how big that place may be. Craig won't be keeping a prisoner's worth of no good thieves under his roof. Something peculiar is going on out there, and it don't settle right in my stomach. I'd have to send word up the lake to Melmoth. Get one of them Inquisitors down here to look into this curiosity. Can't say I want one of them Inquisitors poking around here much either, though. They make them in uneasy. That's because a warden is either A, killing them all and turning them into ethereals. And that's what we're seeing right now. There's all these green crystal-looking guys as their experiments. And he's sending them out into the world and essentially just causing havoc. And we're about to go into his laboratory and discover all his experimentations and shit. And here we are, Burwich Estates. Good. Yes, good sir. Run to your death. I've not explored this yet. Alright, that's good. What do we got in here? All the loot. Let's go. It's a helmet. It's slightly better. I will say that. It is slightly better. I will wear it. Sure. Does it? Oh yeah, it increases my damage by a lot. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Okay, it increases my damage by like a little bit, and if not, probably not really all that much, actually. Not really sure what it's trying to raise, but I'll have to put that here in case I want it again. I also don't have anything on it. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. Accidentally took it off. Oh, yeah, I don't need that. That's piece of shit. Wait, what did I just put in my back? Don't need that. No ice, no ice, no ice, no ice. Oop, okay. Spawn camping, why don't you? Is there a bathtub inside this room? What? I'm so confused. Interesting. Just the layout of these houses are interesting. Yay, more reading. That's a lot of fucking enemies. God damn. How?
I can't do that yet.
I'm standing in poison right now. I think I'm not taking a lot of damage. Oh, level. What do you mean at sun points? I level up? Why did I level up? What do you mean? Okay. Game thinks I have assigned points, but I don't. Garbage. Alright, let's read some shit. finally arrived in Burwich after passing through the dismal area known as Whitemire. For years, tales of supernatural occurrences have circulated about Whitemire. Indeed, the name itself makes one uneasy. I hadn't put much stock in them. The recent experiences lend some credence to their old tales. Nevertheless, I have reached my destination. It seems that the warden of Douglas Crossings, who resides in Burwich, somehow anticipated my arrival. A footman greeted me as soon as I entered town, and insisted I accept Craig's invitation to be put up at his manor. I find this very peculiar, but I have accepted the offer as it may be the best chance to investigate the manor itself. I'm going to make this entry short, as I have been summoned to join Craig for supper in his dining hall. This should prove illuminating. Okay. Was this fabric? It's a long. I guess to Warden Craig's at his manor for over a week now. My suspicion is that something is terrible is going on here, grow with each day. Every day I set out to some destination in or around Burwich to investigate yet another unusual crime or ominous rumor. Some are easily dismissed as more mundane human crimes or merely fantastic tales, but many of my investigations have come to darker conclusions. I feel that there is a pattern emerging here, but I cannot yet put the pieces together. There are peripheral cases through, and the main purpose of my involvement in them is to give pretense for my prolonged stay in Burwich. Craig himself has become the focus of my primary investigation. Despite an overwhelming conviction that Craig is not what he appears to be, is almost certainly involved in some sort of unnatural activity. I have found no irrefutable evidence of wrongdoing that could be used to open an official inquisition. Many of the manor itself is closed off to me. There are rooms upstairs from which Craig and his other visitors could come and go, but I am not permitted to enter. Strange yet, woken in the night to sound like the creaking of wagons moving along the road, then looked out my window down upon the village and seeing nothing. Where are these sounds coming from? The game of cat and mouse continues, but as of yet I'm not certain who is the cat and who is the mouse. Crazy. Thanks, Nex. I appreciate it. I need to put in like bans on texts, like certain words and shit, or I don't know. Because I never see in your chat like spammers or bots. Also, we have another thing to read. Oh, it's so long. Origins of the Slith. When the first Slith began to appear in the area known as Whitemire, it became clear that Oswald did not create just one Slith, and his laboratory was never uncovered. Officials could only guess to the origin of the species. The Slith were incredibly invasive, easily dominating the local food chain and reproducing at an alarming rate. As the numbers multiplied, the Slith adapted to primitive tribal hierarchy, with certain members of their packs exhibiting clear authority over the rest, and perhaps most alarming of their shamanistic behavior was reported among the Slith population, indicating a strong connection to the ether, and perhaps their unnatural origins. All efforts to exterminate the Sliths proved fruitless, with the species simply returning to a new location from hidden nests and caverns. It is without a doubt that the actions of the one arrogant individual continue to reverberate across countless generations to come. We find out that the Slith are basically people. What is my phone? My phone's like, oh, you talking to me? And so it like turned on. No, I'm not talking to you, XP. And my phone didn't turn on when I said his name, so I don't really understand. Is there an enemy up here? I thought I killed him. This must be the Warden Cellar. We have finally made it to the Warden Cellar, everyone. Wahoo. But first, let me check to make sure I did everything here. No, I did not. There's a lot of area that I have not covered yet. That's fine. That's a later problem. That is a later problem. That is not a me problem right now. I really hope my neighbor is not hearing me. I'm not trying to talk to you down, but this is pretty quiet as I'm going to get. Oh, hello. Die. Piercing a cold resist. Okay, well, I've already been that way. Why am I walking in circles? Move! You're blocking the damn entrance. Ooh. Get zapped. Oh, I'm stuck. That's not good. I need energy.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, ice. All right, what do we got here? Oh, those pants are really good. Kind of goodish. What we got here? Old Man of the Wolf. Sure, we'll hold on to it. Dude, you should totally play it. This game honestly is fantastic. The only one thing this game is very generous with like how much loot you get. And when you look at the loot, there's so much stats that kind of clutter up the screen. Like if we're looking at this, it's like, okay, this is a good scepter. Yeah, but like if I was using like cold damage and vitality damage, but like I'm not. The weapon I'm currently using, that's currently equipped, like, yeah, I do extra lightning damage, but the amazing thing that I really like about this weapon is the +4 to primal strike, which is the strike that I use that causes lightning, like that one. That's my primal strike. It's my primary melee attack, and it really increases the amount of damage that it does. Fantastic. If you're looking for like a game that is pretty easy to, get your resistances up so that you don't die constantly, this is the type of game you want to play. There's like, there are components that you can attach to your character. So like, these are some components right here. And it adds like extra resistances, and a few other things, but I'm more interested in the resistances than I am with anything else. I'm also taking damage right now, but like my health is going back up. This is my health right now. I'm being hit right now. It's just like, zoop, going right back up. Okay. You can stop now. Thank you. My armor, I got 15. So look at all these resistances. We got a shit ton of resistances. Oh, thanks. The reason why I'm not talking loud is because I have neighbors that live upstairs, and I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, there's a lot of resistances in this game, and I'm only in Act 1, but I already have like my elemental resistances capped out. I almost got my poison acid capped out. The ones that I struggle the most with is ethereal and physical, which is, you're never gonna get physical capped out. It's just not gonna happen. I often find that like shields will have like physical resistance, but like since I'm a two-handed build, I'm not really gonna benefit from that, unfortunately. But Yeah, basically what I'm really just kind of saying is I love this game. This game is really quick to get a build going. Like within like the first 2-3 hours you already have like a build going. Unlike, you know, Path of Exile where it's like you'll spend like 20 hours and you'll get like like some resemblance of a build going. Or I don't know. I haven't really played much of Last Epoch that much. So I think Last Epoch is kind of similar where like you can get a build going really quick too. Oh, I'm standing in ethereal poison or something. I'm gonna die. Oh. Yeah, don't stand in that shit. That shit will kill you. But yes, welcome to my unintentional ASMR video or stream.
My energy is low.
Let me know if I'm too loud. I want to know because I have no fucking idea if the music is too loud, the game is too loud, or if my voice is like fucking loud because I have no idea. I tried listening to it on my phone and can't really tell. Kind of have like an idea, but like also ding, level up. Cool thing about this is you get 2 classes that you get to choose from. Once you hit level 10, you can choose a second class. I started with the Shaman, and I picked Arcanist because since I'm doing like an electric build, I can benefit from the elemental like buffs from the Arcanist. So, for example, this one increases your elemental damage. This one, when I get down here, if I have my health drops below 75%, it will significantly increase the damage. Audio seems good. Mostly good. What is there anything that I could improve next? Only issue with these games is the hierarchy of the information, the items are hard to read. Like someone, yeah, that's fair. Diablo 4 is really pretty. From what I recall playing Diablo 4, I don't really remember too much because I mostly followed a build guide. Honestly, I really should play it without doing that. But I think like that game is really beginner friendly. This game like has just so much information when it comes to stats, and it's really at a certain point when you play it enough, you'll understand like what stats you should really be focusing on. It's really, you really want to be focusing mostly on your resistances. So if you find like gear that says, oh yeah, you got Pierce, Vitality, Slow Resistance, which slow resistance isn't, it's its own subsection resistance. It isn't like a main resistance, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I just try to focus on capping resistances more than I focus on damage. Alright, I want to get my spirit up to 200. No, you good? Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm a little ADHD too, but streaming this game and dedicating myself to like reading the lore has really enhanced my knowledge of this game and really made me enjoy this game a lot more. Let me know if I'm talking too much too, because it's nice to have it's nice to have people in chat for once. Yeah, I like to mix in range attacks like that, and then melee attack, which is my main attack. But my melee attack, like when it consumes, it consumes my energy like crazy. That's lightning and elemental resistance. Garbage. Garbage. All that's garbage. Dude, even with my loot filter that I have currently on, it is not even good enough. I'm still getting a bunch of shit that I don't really care for. Until then, I have to like tweak it to match exactly what I'm looking for. But sometimes I worry if I put like a loot filter on, I'm going to be missing things that, you know, might be important or I could probably use for another build. I don't know. We got a little secret room in here. You know what I like about this game too? I can do this. I'm so spoiled with that. I don't know why, but like being able to change the camera is like the coolest thing. And you oftentimes you can't really do that in ARPGs. Ow. Yeah, none of these were any good. Maybe that one, but like I would have to decide. Yeah, I just trust me, dude. I went for a glass cannon. It doesn't work in this game. It does not work in this game. You could say offense is your best defense. It really isn't, because like if you get one-shotted by something, it's highly annoying. That's why resistances are the most important thing in this game. And you can get them really easily. Like this game is extremely generous with like you finding like loot on the ground that has like things that you're gonna need. And then also generous about finding things that you don't need. But oftentimes you find like lots of like gear that you can change out, swap out, and add components to you know, fit what you need.
Can't do that yet.
Eventually you start finding blueprints on the ground where you can basically bring to a blacksmith and you can create components for your gear that adds the extra resistances to your guy.
I don't have enough energy.
Good sir, you guys are destroying my energy. Come on. Eventually I'll get a skill for my primal strike
Energy.
where the lightning spreads to all nearby enemies, and that's going to be fantastic. But currently I do not have that, so I need to spend 5 points into my character. And I kind of want to spend points into my range skills before I do that. The one thing about this game is that like if you put points into your actual person, oh right, I leveled up. If you actually put points into your person, you can't respect those, but you can respect these points, which means that once you hit a certain point where it's like, oh yeah, this is all maxed out, then you can take the points out and put them into your person, which is why I like to like spam the crap out of like my current skills rather than into my person. If you put points into your person, like you'll benefit from like increased stats, but like still I want to deal more damage. Yeah, camera rotation is amazing. I fucking love it. Yeah, damage over time is fantastic. The vine slows down the enemies, which is really nice. I don't really have to worry too much about dying, just because of my resistances. And by the way, every time I say resistance, I swear to God, like, you can make a game out of it. Don't make a game out of it. Just like a shot every time I say resistances, because I feel like I'd be saying that a lot. I also want to explore some of the rest of the Shadow, the Fog of War. I tend to be very thorough about these games, which gets me in trouble because I end up like spending way too long in one area. Also, this is blocked off. That's fucking great. The Anno series? I'm unfamiliar with the Anno series. Some people say that this game is like reminds them like the spiritual successor of Diablo 2. I played like 3 hours of Diablo 2 recently because it was on sale, and I was like, you know, I've been meaning to play this game because I actually got into ARPGs recently, and I'm really into them now. But I'm just like, it's all these like newer games, like you take for granted like all like the quality of life that these new games give you. Like in Diablo 2, you lose your gear when you die. which sucks. Yeah, essentially Resistance is the game. Grim Dawn Resistance. Grim Resistance. Dawn Resistance of the game. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is like the only game where there's like a shit ton of like different resistances that you have to worry about. But like, again, it's not like a big deal because a lot of it is really easy to get. My only problem right now is my energy is kind of shit. Also, my fiance is calling me right now. I should probably answer her. Hey, you.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
I'm back. Yes, this game is, I would say, extremely joystick friendly. I regularly play it on my Steam Deck. You might have to look through, like, community, what do you call it? Community, layouts on the Steam Deck. Because I ended up looking at like different control setups. Otherwise it functions very well on a joystick. I think most of my hours on Grim Dawn is from playing on the Steam Deck. So yes, I highly recommend playing on Steam Deck. It runs well. I've never experienced a crash on the Steam Deck. Barely any lags on it. It's fantastic. Highly recommend playing it on the Steam Deck. Dude, the fact that there's guns in this game is like the coolest thing to me, because I was like, When I first played this game, I didn't know there was guns in this game. When I found out there was guns, I was like, that's really cool. And you can make a whole ass build out of it if you wanted to. I don't remember the class that is primarily a fire, that uses like grenades and shit. I don't remember the name of it, but you can start off as that, and it's really cool. What's cool about like on the Steam Deck too is that like it auto, like playing on a joystick, like it auto shoots, like it auto targets enemies, so you don't have to worry about like aiming at them. Yeah, it's so cool. It's the coolest thing. I don't know if any other ARPGs has a gun. I mean, I would say Path of Exile 2 is probably the closest with the Mercenary class, I believe it's called. With the crossbow that literally shoots like a fucking Gatling gun. For like an RPG. But... oh shit, thanks for the follow by the way. Appreciate that. You missed the past couple of days. I've been in like the most serious pain unimaginably. I ended up having to go to the ER yesterday because of just my tooth pain was just so unbelievably bad. My dentist prescribed me like some like dual action like Advil that only worked for like 2 hours. It was crazy. Cheers from Argentina. Bueno. It's awesome. If I end up streaming, there's a very good chance I'll be streaming around this time. Okay, later actually. I'll be streaming around like 1 AM if I actually stream. I actually commit to the bit. But I've been kind of home since Wednesday. And I don't see myself going to work. I might work Sunday though. Depends on how much my mouth feels. Oh, okay. See ya. I didn't see that you were leaving, but I appreciate the follow. Take care. That's awesome. I don't know. I see the appeal of streaming. It's kind of cool to talk to people. Especially when they're really nice. I'm not really big on the backseat gaming. So I know some people who probably played this game and have like thousands of hours. I don't know. Maybe I'd be up for learning a thing or two. Maybe I should make a schedule, Javon. On it. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's cool. Especially, I mildly know what I'm doing in this game. I backseat game you. Guy with stick. Bang. Keep streaming, streamer boy. Alright, so we're almost done with this area. There's a bit of... it's just a chill time. Yeah, it is a chill time. I don't have to talk the entire time either. But I guess I find myself talking a lot. I think with streaming too, it's like people talk to me, just like I'll forget the game exists. And I'm just like spacing out and the game's kind of background. Oh, that's useful. I'm wonder if I should put a increase the loot filter. What's this? The fuck? The fuck's the point of this area? I want to get that tiny bit right there, and then we'll head over this direction, or I don't fucking know. Ooh. Ooh, I'm almost leveled up. Ding. Ding. Noise. Let's max that shit out. I hope it doesn't destroy my energy to the point where it's like unusable. Because to the point where that happens, then that's GG for me. Okay. Let's check this. Oh man, I wish I showed the guy how the respecking works. Oh man. Respecking is so nice in this game. Yeah man, I don't know. This might actually be one of my favorite games of all time. At least to chill with. What do we got here? +2 to Starback. I don't know what the hell that is. But sure. Sure. Also secret area. What? Yep. Where? What is Starpack? Alright, let's see. Devotion? Do I have devotion points? I don't. So Starpack, I imagine, is... I wish I could just, like, search it. I wish there was a search feature. I think that, honestly, might be an Arcanist thing. Okay, I have no idea. Starpack. Starpack. Scattered star. There's scattered stars. Yeah, bro, I have no idea. No fucking idea. I haven't drank water in a while. Let's follow this guy back. Why not? Do you tend to follow people who follow you back? I think it depends. Another one of those stupid belts that I don't need. That's why I tend to explore everything, because you find like little nooks and crannies that aren't marked in the map. And sometimes you get rewarded for it, sometimes you don't. I think it's just cool. God damn my energy. Bro, I need more energy. Oh man. I mean, how much damage am I doing with this currently? I mean, not really all that much more, but like, whatever. There's a shrine here. There's a shrine here. I get another devotion point. Yoink. Ooh. I can't use that shit, but ooh, it's a scythe. Sure, let's hold on to that. Two-handed, it does more casting speed. Or holy elemental damage. And then +4 to Finelli's repeating missile, but like, question. Since I'm losing out on the +4 to my primal strike, is it worth it? Kind of. Ish, kind of ish. I don't know. Whatever. Potion points. What do I spend this on? I need something purple in order to get this lightning shit. Which will, I think it's gonna be good. What do we get from it? Lightning damage, increased lightning damage. Don't know if I mind that. So let's get some purple shit. What do we get from here? Increased lightning damage, ethereal damage. I won't be doing ethereal, but again, increase ethereal resistances. Get some physical resistances. More lightning damage. Lightning retaliation. Lightning absorbed from enemy spells. That doesn't sound bad. Being able to like get like energy back when they attack you doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm assuming this has to do with cold damage. Yeah, it's freeze. I'm not doing freeze. What is this? Physical and pierce? Pierce? That's not bad. Some more rogue shit. Lots of pierce damage. I can't do any of that shit though, because I don't have unlocked. I don't know. I'm only getting 3 from this though. I need 5. I would like 5. Where can I get 5 from? I can get a lot of purple from here. I think bleeding damage and physical damage isn't a bad thing. I think I'm doing bleeding physical. What else can we get from here? What else? Hammer? No, I'm good. Handful? I'm not using a shield. I'm doing bleeding, I'm doing electricity. Electrocute damage. This might not be bad, honestly. That's 30% to all damage. Energy skill costs? Dude. Yeah, this seems kind of good. Yeah, we're gonna grab that, I think. I have no idea. The empty throne sounds good too. So many good ones. I think I decided on getting the owl. I think.
Can't do that yet.
I need energy because there's so many enemies. Holy area. Damn. Get over here. Yeah, next. There's no way I'm going to work tomorrow. Fuck that. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'll work Sunday. I might work Monday for the double time. Triple time, technically, actually, right? I don't know. We'll see. Because if I'm feeling fine, then I could probably just go. I don't want to work Saturday, though.
I can't do that yet.
I mean, I technically could get time and a half. But like I said, I'm not really in the mood. Why do that when I could do 2 days of the whole time, right? That guy hurts. Can you not?
I can't do that yet.
Noise. Garbage. Garbage. Where's my loot filter? Accessories and components. I don't mind. Nice.
My energy is low.
What are we at now? Okay, we gotta explore this small bit. The world on fire. Oh, yay. Here we go. Journal of the Inquisitor Creed. More lore. Hooray. Woohoo. Kirk has gotten the better of me, and I am presently at his mercy, prisoned beneath his banner. Seeing no other way in the way to progress in my investigation, I forced my way into the locked portion of the manor, and I found myself in a veritable house of horrors. The unusual sorcery on the locks should have been my first clue when I was dealing with something more extraordinary than a rogue occultist. My search led me through a room filled with the rotting bodies of the men and women subjected to brutal torture on horrible experimentations, or perhaps some mix of the two. Behind the manor, I found a door leading into the earth beneath the estate, where I found myself quickly lost in the plausibly large dungeon. It wasn't long enough before I sensed things moving in the darkness all around me and the quickly closed in surrounding me. As I prepared to fight for all I was worth, Crick's massive form emerged from the shadows, his face expressionless. He spoke coolly, as though nothing at all was out of the ordinary, and invited me to tour his facility. While I have no doubt that something unpleasant was planned for me, it is it at least delayed my confrontation with the living horrors gathering in the dark. I guess. To number 6. I lingered in the dank cell for one long unsettling day and a night of terrors. Craig allowed me to witness the process by which they are preserving human bodies for what he calls the glorious dawn. I've gotten glimmerings of another consciousness with Craig, which is joined with or possibly in control of him. From the way he spoke, it is clear that that this is the only small part of a much greater conspiracy, and I suspect many other persons in key positions have been possessed by things akin to that which now inhabits Craig. I was arrogant in my initial handling of Craig and seriously misjudged the power and scale of the threat we are all faced with. Fortunately, Craig's own arrogance has likewise led him to misjudge the resourcefulness of his prisoner. He has invited me to ascend beyond humanity, to pledging myself into the cause or join his inventory to embalmed corpses. Yeah, I read that correctly. I've been left to contemplate this decision by the cell, even magically warded, cannot hold the likes of me. I have no intention of being here with Craig. It returns for my answer. Fair enough. We're gonna finish Act 1. I think that's my goal, and then I'll end the stream. That would ideally be my goal. Unless I keep finding notes. Gerthrand's notes. It is unclear whether the Ethereals are so interested in tissue preservation. One of their colleagues has posted that they may intend to use this human corpse as vessels for possession, but they bring more to their kind into our realm. Wagon loads of corpses continue to stream in day and night. The sheer quantity is staggering, and I begin to suspect that they are not merely executed criminals, as we've been told. I mean, look at this shit. I'm gonna be stepping in this shit. That's gross. Some radiation shit. Radiation. Ethereal. Gobbledygook. Bro, what are you doing behind that? Come on. That's me. Escape from this.
I can't do that yet.
I'll make it. Hey, Liz.
I can't do that yet.
We may have to end it before. What is this? Nothing.
My energy is low.
Of course your energy's low. It's gonna be a common theme. Let's just gather the enemies up so I don't have to waste my energy.
I can't do that yet.
Can I get my energy back, please? Thank you.
My energy is low.
Yeah, having no energy is kind of a problem. Especially fighting the warden, who's going to have a shit ton of health.
I can't do that yet.
This guy is definitely a check. I mean, yeah, I'll survive him. It's just having no energy is going to suck. I mean, I can't just sit here and wail on him.
Don't have enough energy. can't carry anymore.
That's an upgrade. Maybe. I don't have inventory space though. We will read this stuff in a bit. I didn't explore this bit, what the fuck? That's gonna trigger me. Well, who did it? Maybe I'll play Subnautica 1 with my fiance after this. Hey Liz. What is this? We'll just hold on to it. I don't really know. I'm not really actually reading this stuff right now. I'm just kind of getting through this. I don't know how many floors I have left. I don't remember. Shoot up. Ribbon of the Wolf. Garbage. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do against the Warden. I'll be straight up. I think I might be fine. I just think it would just take a long time to beat him. Which is honestly okay. I mean, it's okay. It's gonna take a while. It's just I don't really know how long. Ding! I level up. Ding! Alright. Let's put points into my character. I'll have extra energy now. I'm kind of in desperate need of extra energy, honestly. I think we're almost there. Did I miss a chest? No, I didn't. In your laboratory.
That skill's not ready.
Ooh, I'm getting in between all the enemies. Living quarters. I have lore to read, but I just don't feel like reading it right now. So I'm going to leave it in my inventory. that lower? No, it's not lower. Abandoned storerooms. God damn, how big is this fucking place? God damn. I mean, I wonder if they had all the slaves come by and just build all this shit out.
I can't do that yet.
It sounds like Legend of Zelda music.
I can't do that yet.
He's got a lot of health.
I can't do that yet.
I really should increase my cunning level.
My inventory is full.
God damn it, man. Why's your inventory gotta be full? Stop having a full inventory. I just have a bunch of junk in my inventory. That's probably why. And shit that I don't even need in here. Check that though. Excuse me. Well, there's two different directions I can go. I'm gonna go this way.
I can't do that yet.
Nice. I'm sitting in poison right now. My guy's just like, eh. It's like, mix it on this. It's probably like a layer that they were trying to build, and they just didn't get the time to. What do we got here? Damn. Garbage. Oh, there's a little secret right here. There's a bit right here that I didn't hit. I'm curious what's there. Oh, it's a chest. I missed it. Chest. Don't know what if I do. That's a pretty good fucking wand. +1 to all occultist skills, +1 to all arcana skills. I'm gonna save that for later. Don't mind if I do.
My inventory is full.
Fuck. Inventory's full. I just have junk in here. My problem is I don't know what to get rid of sometimes. And I just don't want to. I want to keep some of these things. So much is like hogging up my inventory. I don't need that. I don't know why I have that. Some of these things I'm just like, why the fuck do I have this? What am I doing with this? Those gloves look pretty good. That was worth exploring. Yeah, that's disgusting. Anything that has like plus to all skills is disgusting. Especially with like cultists and Inquisitor or whatever the fuck they're called. What's it called? Cultists and Arcanus. Yeah. That's pretty good. That could be a build in of itself. Have I already explored this part? I think I have. Alright. There's a tiny little area I didn't hit in our laboratory. We're almost there. Yeah, I think it's up ahead. I hope. I really hope. I run jail. Hey, my lord.
Can't do that.
I feel like I should read the journals before we fight the warden. Oh shit. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a check for if we can survive against the warden. So missing is kind of stupid. Bro, I do like no damage. Except for like my Bravo Strike, which does a decent amount.
Can't do that yet.
My health just goes zoop. This is a bad check.
Can't do that yet.
I may not do a lot of damage, but I can survive. And that's all that matters. A little bit more energy resistant or energy regen would be nice. I probably should put components in my armor to increase energy regen. I think this is, yep. We got some reading to do. I'm not going to get attacked while I'm doing this, right? We entered stage 2 of our trials today. Well, results were not what I had anticipated. We progressed to the point where the corpses can endure months, possibly years, with minimal, mostly external deterioration. Arthuriel's overseers seemed satisfied, and he, or it, unexpectedly placed his hand upon one of the corpses and released a spark of ethereal energy. The thing began to move as if it were alive again. It was a ghastly sight. What I found far more troubling, though, is that these corpses were clearly not meant to serve as ethereal hosts. It has become known to me that they prefer living hosts. The sheer number of corpses that are hauling through the here suggests as far worse realization. An army. I'm taking damage. Off. I'm trying to read here. And this will be my last entry as I've determined to end my life. Oh shit. It's crazy. I cannot bring myself to carry out these abominable experiments any longer. I might have already doomed humanity with my actions, though I have long felt shunned by my fellows at the academy, and though the ethereals could offer me some sort, excuse me, something greater, I can no longer be part of this. I fear that if they find my body, they will use me for their experimentations, so I must be discreet. Returning as one of those things would be unbearable. Zan Brandt's notes. My colleagues Gerand took his life today. That short-sighted fool. He'd never see the big picture, and the project was no different. Gerthrun could not fathom the glorious vision of the ethereals and the role that we play as human collaborators. This isn't about personal gain. We will elevate humanity. Certainly, there has been a cost in lives, but progress always has a price. So, what are the dirty masses who will perish in the glorious dawn, with the ethereals reveal themselves to the world? To the ethereals, we are like some base primitive creature, as the Slith are to us. Those of us who will serve, and better yet, bond with the ethereals, shall forge a new human future. Okay, that's crazy, dude. Let's get her cutting up a little bit. I want to bring my cutting up to at least 100. Okay, this is the boss fight. Oh, craziness. Let's head back to base real quick. I want to clear my inventory. Also, somehow I missed one of the shrines. What the fuck? I don't know how I did that. It's crazy.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
Give you a good price of what I got left. Eh? Not good. This is really good. The only thing is I'm missing out on the health regen. It's 10 to all damage. I feel like this is the boots I was just wearing recently. I don't really want to spend this much time to figuring shit out, so I'm going to dump it in my chest and then figure it out later. And then I'll defeat the boss, or attempt to. I will sip through this later.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Alright, so let's kill this warden, and then we're gonna end the stream. Or attempt to kill the warden. If it doesn't work out, then I'll have to figure out the where I can do more damage versus add more resistances. But let's just do it as is.
I've been expecting.
He kind of hurts. No surprise there.
Why won't you die?
This is gonna be a this is gonna be a while. Do you have someone? You spawn someone that heals you, I'm gonna be upset.
I can't do that yet.
You're gonna be grounded, mister.
When I'm done with you, I will crush your friends at Devil's Crossing.
You're not gonna do jack shit to my friends at Devil's Crossing. There we go. Alright, that's phase 1.
You're strong, but now I will demonstrate my true power.
I gotta stay away from his crossbow. He's gonna do a shit ton of damage.
I can't do that.
He's also already doing a lot of damage as it is. Yeah, like that's gonna hurt. I think I can do damage over time.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, he hurts. I don't know, guys. This is a crapshoot.
I can't do that
Ooh.
yet. Yeah.
Leave me alone, I'm just a birthday boy. Oh, wrong button. I'm pressing buttons. Come back into the vines, please.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, owie. Owie kazowie. Yeah, I think we got them. I think we got them. As long as we don't, like, get too greedy, I think we got them. This is why we have ranged attacks. We can't really fight him head on, but we definitely can hit him from a range.
I can't do that yet.
Here, we got this. We got this.
That skill's not ready.
Oh yeah, we got this. That hurt. Let's go. Took a while, but we did it. All right. That's the end of this. Is there more to this area? I can't remember. No, I don't think so. Alright, cool. Back to Devil's Crossing. Thanks guys for watching. I'm tired. Yeah, my pain meds are starting to wear off, so anyways. Maybe see you in the next